Hello everyone, Russell Wright from Network Empire and Million Dollar Mentoring Level 3. I'm really excited to invite you to an open webinar on Thursday. And you're going to want to jump in because this course is going to close its doors. And we do open every few months, but we want to get as many people interested in taking their Million Dollar Mentoring and the SEO Blueprints first model to the next level. And I got lucky enough to be able to grab Mike Clay, one of your head instructors tonight, business partner and personal friend, to talk about this training a little bit, but mostly just to talk about the webinar. The main thing on the webinar is that we're going to be kind of unveiling, if you will, the university. We call this the MDM Level 3 University. And of course, there's also a Skype room as well. Mike, thanks so much for joining me on a Sunday. I'm really glad to have you here so I can grill you on a couple things.
My pleasure. It's always fun to get together and hang out.
Absolutely. Here's a couple of questions that's probably on people's mind. One of the things that I've had come in on the help desk, and we have lots and lots of people taking our various trainings, including the free training, free MDM introduction, which people are just loving, by the way. We have well over 100 people already in that Skype room at freeagencytraining.com. But now a lot of these guys have already upgraded to this training, MDM Level 3, because it includes SEO Blueprints first, which is MDM 2, and it's just got a huge value, right? So the main thing I'd like to ask you is the buzz on the wire is this university content. Like, this is a module that's completely new that is going to be unveiled for the first time. Like, tell us about it. Like, what is this thing?
Well, so here's the thing. We launched the original MDM a couple months ago, and we've done so much content, so much information that we needed to kind of figure out a way when we reopened it, which is what we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
We needed to figure out a way to organize the content so that it's more of a step by step. So we built the university platform and built out the university area of Network Empire. So now you have a lesson-based system that walks you through the training step by step, and like each lesson has multiple things you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to go in and say, okay, I've watched this video, I've done this, check that off. And it lets you progress through the system so that you're getting the foundation. And because we all have that habit, we all want to jump to the last chapter of the book to see who killed him. It was Colonel Peach in the library with the candlestick. We want to know that.
Yeah, or rush ahead and play with the software toys is the most common thing without knowing how to use them, and then we blow off our own foot on accident.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's go find a bunch of keywords without doing the groundwork first.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because our software is some of the most powerful in the world. I mean, it's really, really common. I've had emails and letters from people going, "Okay, you weren't kidding." Like Kraken is a vertical online market analysis tool with siloing and blueprinting and all these different things that we're doing. I see what you mean now. Maybe and then we direct them back to the stuff that they skipped over. So now they can follow it through really easily.
Well, and so what we've done is we've organized it this way so they can follow it easily. So we're not having to a month into it and they're like, "Oh, well, we're having problems with this." And I'm like, "Well, didn't you do this step that we told you about a month ago?"
Exactly.
No, we kind of skimmed over that. So now what we've done is we've systematized it to almost to be like a college class.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to go to the first class to get to the second class to get to the third class.
Yeah.
So we've built that out, and we've built that out to help people control the shiny object syndrome, which we all have. I mean, I'm horrible at it.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a little bit about the college and the university, and Mike's you'll find that Mike has an amazing style of teaching and he's done all the things that he's teaching you to do. He knows our technology, and Sue Bell has signed off on all of the skills that he has for this. Let me tell you a little bit about Mike Clay. Mike has a huge amount of business experience, and actually has made 7 figures in his life already before we met him. Now, he has a digital marketing agency, and he got my attention because he was using our own software outputs, our blueprints, our technologies like Kraken, the last keyword tool, which is now Keywords by Network Empire, Social Explosion at wpsocialexplosion.com, a few other of our tools to make money in the tune of tens of thousands of dollars up front, anywhere between $3,000 and $10,000 up front, just by providing the blueprints and unique distinction that our tools provide. So the thing that I really love is Mike and I have talked, are you tired of waiting and hoping to get paid until after you've slaved away in the SEO salt mines? What you're going to learn on this webinar is, what this university is all about. We've had people in the last 2 weeks just following Mike's advice, Mike and Sue on a webinar, that when he repositioned himself, instead of just going for the low-hanging fruit and selling SEO and one keyword at a time, while repositioning himself, he was able to make his first several $1,000 blueprint. I think it was a $3,000 contract. And now that may not be a huge amount to the larger agencies listening, because there's some of those, but for a one-man shop that was lucky to get paid and didn't know how to do the sales and the positioning like many SEOs who are technically inclined do not, it was a really, really big deal. So this course is really about going to the next level from Sell Blueprints First, and includes the Sell Blueprints First training for those of you already familiar. This is all about selling 2 blueprints every month. The graduation will be when you have the confidence, which should happen fairly quickly. When you have the confidence, because it's obvious and easy for you, like 2 blueprints is not a problem. In fact, you're going to have to be scheduling people in. You're going to have to be moving them from this month to the next month, okay? It's all about getting paid by clients up front. And I got to tell you, the Sell Blueprint First training, which is also included from level 2, is one of the most popular courses that we've had, and it's helped increase people's knowledge and understanding of the value of the Network Empire software. So you're going to see how all of this stuff glues together, and this webinar is open to anyone, even if you're not in this training, and even if you don't take this training at this time, you're going to learn a huge amount of stuff.